Alright, is this thing recording? Yeah. So, first order of business. This bike. Love this bike, totally love it. It's amazing. It's awesome, it's amazing, it's all of the above. Endurance bike, women's bike, Ruby, Specialized Ruby 2016-ish. Zerts 105, Ultegra Di2 mix. But we're here today to talk about geometry. So, this bike, let me get my other bike just to compare the two. Hold on a sweet second.
Mommy, I just wanted my sister and my brother. Daddy, I just wanted my sister and my brother.
Okay.
Daddy, don't put your two bikes
So,
on the mommy.
Angle this down a little bit. So, this bike compared to this bike, the length is different for the effective top tube length from the middle of the saddle bolts to the middle of the stem clamp. Never mind the drop or the rise of the head tube, but just effective top tube length from here to here. So it's much shorter from here to here because of the endurance geometry. It's kind of going to show. So what I'm going to do is order a longer stem to match the length of this one. So how did I check that? Let me check the numbers. And the reason why I had to do that, not everyone will have to do that. The reason I had to do that is because I'm used to riding race geometry bikes. So I'm used to that little bit more medium aggressive position. I could ride in the aggressive position too. I have the spinal, what is that, flexibility in order to handle that, and the glute and hamstring and quadricep flexibility to pedal like that as well. But it's not really about that. It's about getting the effective length I need for out of the saddle climbing and out of the saddle sprinting. Because even though it is an endurance bike and it feels great at like a 45-degree angle, I still want to be able to have the ability to hit that flat back kind of position when I really want to kick it into high gear and drop the hammer. So let me show you the stem I got and a little bit of my geometry numbers to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So years ago I got a Fiji geometry fit, and recently I got a Guru fit. My most recent one is the Guru fit, and the numbers are pretty similar. I haven't changed my bike style or riding style all that much. But mainly I just want to get that bike in the ballpark figure of my numbers. So this is my Tarmac, my bike that I have 19,000 miles on. So, and I've done double centuries on it, so I know the geometry for that bike is very good for my personal geometry numbers. Your numbers will definitely be different. Everyone's numbers will be different within given fitness times of a cyclist's life. The more you cycle, the more fit you get, more flexible you can get more aggressive with the bike geometry and so on and so forth. But basically, I digress. My numbers from the middle of the saddle bolts, or the middle of the saddle seat post to the middle of the handlebar, where the stem clamps onto the handlebar, is 64.7 centimeters. This bike, I measured it with the handy dandy tape measure with centimeters. This bike measured at Ruby measured at bars to saddle clamp. Let me see, bars to seat post measured at 62 centimeters. So from here to here, measured at 62 centimeters. So 62, 63, 64, 60, 62, 63, 64, 65. I need 3 additional centimeters to get the same length as my tarmac, which would bring the handlebar clamp out to like here. Yeah. So, yeah, 60. I want to get it to 65 centimeters. So I got a stem. This stem right here is 90 millimeter. I got a 120 millimeter stem, which is 3 centimeters longer. And let me show you what the stem looks like. Alright, so here it is, unboxing. Stem. It's an interesting paper towel packaging. So here it is, got the stem, S-Works aluminum stem right here in 120 mil. So there it is. Very light stem, and these are titanium bolts, so they don't rust. And titanium bolts here too. Titanium bolts here too. Very, very clean looking stem right there. I kind of like the minimal graphics on it. And yep, so I'm putting this in a slammed position like this on the bar in order to get that low and long stretched out position. Yeah. Or I might put it up like that, maybe. All depends, but I think I'm gonna have it slammed for now and see how that works out. This one is definitely in the down position, because if it was flipped around, it would be higher.
Hi, Daddy.
So it would look like this. Yep. And let me do a close-up shot and then show you what it looks like. Okay, so there is what the current stem configuration looks like. And here is the new stem. That's going to go right on there. And that there is the length difference. Pretty substantial. 90 millimeter to 120 millimeter. That'll give me my tarmac position on this specialized ruby, which will also be very similar to this position on this handlebar here. Alright, so took off the stem right here and took off the DI2 mount right here and the top cap right here. Got my fiber grip right there. This is the new stem right there. Very nice S-Work stem. And this is the old stem. There they are side by side. And pretty big difference in length. Alright, on to mounting it on. There it is, the new and improved stem setup on a specialized Ruby. There it is, done. Old stem is back there on the table, and it's roughly in the same position, just more out. Same angle of the drop bar as well. So there it is, done.